So, is there any hope for Libya's rebels of regaining the lead from Gaddafi? Here to discuss this is military analyst Riyad Kawaji. He joins me live from Dubai. So, what will it take now for the rebels to regain that territory that they've lost to the pro-Gaddafi forces?
Well, they need to modify the tactics and use more guerrilla warfare tactics. So far, we've seen them clash head-on with conventional, well-armed troops of Gaddafi. They cannot repel an onslaught by tanks and artillery with air power, using heavy machine guns, rocket-propelled grenades, and very small light firepower. They need to modify it in a way that they have fixed defenses around cities and then go out and attack and ambush the supply lines, the supply convoys that are now overstretched between Tripoli and the far ends on the east and the west side along the front lines. This is the most effective form usually revolutionary guerrillas employ in such conflicts.
You say the rebels have light weapons. Do we know what they have? And can they take on a relatively well-equipped army on the other side?
They have what we know and what we're seeing on television. We have the rocket-propelled grenades, the RPG-7, the Russian standard anti-tank weapon. They have 106 recoilless guns. They have captured few light tanks. They have some rocket-propelled launchers, and they have plenty of anti-aircraft guns, 14.5 millimeter and 23 millimeter, which they can use against aircrafts and against infantry. These are basically the main weapons of the rebels. They use them effectively. They need to employ guerrilla warfare tactics against the convoy lines, the supply routes of the Gaddafi forces. This way they can cut them off and have an effective attritional war against Gaddafi. Also, we have the terrain being desert, flat, makes it easy for aircrafts to chase and target the guerrillas. So without the no-fly zone, guerrillas actually will stand a little chance halting the onslaught of the Gaddafi well-armed forces too long.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Riyad Kawaji talking to us there from Dubai.